Hey you guys, it's Jamaican Beauty. So today I am gonna go over this quiz I'm taking in. Hold on, computer is having a moment. In business ethics, it's a new class I just started on Monday. And this is called Protein 19. Let me make sure I gave y'all the right. Yeah. So this class is called Business Ethics and Diversity. So in this class, I'm basically learning how to handle new cultural diversities, ethnic diversities, age diversity, gender diversity, et cetera, et cetera. So right now I'm going to go over what I'm reading. I'm reading 4 different articles on what is diversity, how does diversity affect the workplace, the advantages, disadvantages, and everything that involves diversity. So I'm going to go over that with y'all and then answer the question. We have 44 minutes to figure it out. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so the first article is called What is Diversity and How Does It Impact Work? Diversity is the presence of people from a wide range of backgrounds and processing different traits. Differences in age, race, ethnic origin, culture, physical abilities, religion, and sexual orientation are just some possible contributors to diversity. Though generally regarded as a good thing for a workplace, diversity poses significant challenges for company leaders. Diversity is a concept that has emerged in the early 21st century as the United States has become more diverse, causing organizations to become more diverse as well. To make, to make diversity work, companies typically need to offer some diversity training and proactively manage the workplace to promote tolerance and acceptance of differences. Cultural awareness and sensitivity training are two common general components in a diversity training program. A number of important benefits are recognized in well-managed diverse workplaces in which employees, huh? Okay, I'm coming. I'm taking a quiz. Okay. A number of important benefits are recognized in a well-managed diverse workplace. Workplaces in which employees represent the basic makeup of the community population are typically better received by customers and the public. Additionally, diverse work groups often have more and better ideas because of broader backgrounds and experiences. Ethnic and cultural diversity often help companies that operate globally to better understand global markets. You cannot simply put a group of people together with vast differences and expect them to immediately get along well. Many people are unfamiliar with other cultures and have never had to learn to coexist and collaborate with people from completely different backgrounds. This is why diversity training is so important to the process. Diverse work groups often experience more conflict upfront than groups that share more similarities. Managers should not only offer training, but top management and frontline managers in a diverse organization have to set the tone for an effective culture. This means promotion of non-discriminatory work environment and fair treatment of all workers in the hiring process and promotions. Companies actively support diversity-based organizations or get their companies involved in supporting diverse organizations serve their workplaces even more. So that was the first article. So now we're going to go to second one, which is define diversity in the workplace. My computer is really acting crazy for some reason. It's probably the websites that I'm on. And I keep trying to play this game in the bottom right hand corner that I do not care about. It's really making me upset. Anyways, define diversity in the workplace. With the ever-changing business environment, business owners are adapting diversity policies and strategies that appeal to their employees, clients, vendors, and suppliers. Diversity in the workplace brings with it a host of potential benefits as well as potential conflicts for business owners to manage. Diversity has to do more with the race, excuse me, diversity has to do with more than race or ethnicity. Diverse workplaces are composed of employees with varying characteristics, including but not limited to religious and political beliefs, gender, ethnicity, education, socio-economic background, sexual orientation, and geographic location. Businesses find ways to incorporate diversity into their workplaces without major changes to the way they operate. Incorporating diversity practices in a workplace can include recruiting from diverse talent pools to make the company open to employees from various backgrounds. Diversity may be infused into advertising practices to ensure products and services are all targeted to all consumers who represent the target market, whether through print, online, television, or radio. Hold on. Okay. As workplaces embrace the idea of diversity, they often realize benefits that help improve their companies, from new ideas to increased international opportunities. Diversity can add varied ideas and perspectives to a workplace. Research compiled by the Journal of Small Business Management suggests that employers who recruit diverse workforces open their businesses to a wide range of ideas. Businesses compile these varied opinions and ideas as they make decisions about how to start, run, and finance their operations and market their products or services. Market products. Companies that set out to recruit a diverse workforce rather than settling for a homogeneous environment open their businesses to a larger pool of applicants. As a result, they increase their ability to access candidates who are more most qualified for the positions they're looking to fill. Dr. John Sullivan, a consultant and educator on ERE.net, a recruitment website, knows businesses that opt not to recruit from the diverse pools of talent may not only miss talent, but also be forced to increase recruiting costs. While diverse workforces aren't limited to employees from who speak more than one language or have varying ethnic backgrounds, employees with these characteristics are beneficial to companies looking to expand or improve existing operations in national, regional, or local markets. The belief is that expansion will drive profits for companies through Sullivan. As a result of a diverse depends on location and target market. And I'm telling y'all, read through all four of these articles, skimming through, and I did not see that. So let's go back and go ahead and put is dependent on location and market. I'm sorry, just sitting here, y'all. Like, my laptop is really putting me through some changes right now, and I don't understand why. So I'm going to go ahead and close this first article that we just read. That might be a part of the problem. Okay, good job, you guys. I made a 5 out of 5, and I'm really grateful for my school because I have to do at least one quiz every day for the whole 30 days that I'm in these classes for each class. But as I continue to rise in my classes, the quizzes are getting harder, even though it's one question. The reading material is getting longer. The quizzes are getting harder. It's taking me, more brain power to really comprehend what is being asked and what the answer should look like. So I do really enjoy, testing myself on a mental level, educationally, as I do physically. So, and by the way, I ended up not working out last night. I told myself to take a day off because I went to the gym this morning with my fiance, and we probably gonna do some cardio tonight. We only did weight um at Planet Fitness, so that was great. So okay, we got our answers. So there's one more paragraph. As workplaces become more diverse, employers are encouraged to take note of communication, training, recruiting practices, and management. Diverse workforces may be plagued with problems if employees aren't equipped with the knowledge they need to communicate effectively with their coworkers, regardless of their differences. Diversity training can help reduce interpersonal conflicts within a company. As a result of efforts to train employees on diversity issues, management may see an increase in training and development costs. Allbusiness.com, an online resource for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs. Notes some businesses believe that costs of diversity are higher than its benefits because of potential issues with communication and training. So we're done with that. So the next article we have to read is called I love my laptop. I do. I'm probably just overloading it right now. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. This one's called How okay, hold that thought. How diversity may affect workplace operations. Okay, so this one, diversity in the workplace involves creating a work culture where people with varying races, gender, and nationalities can blend together and work in harmony. Creating a more diverse work environment can impact the way a workplace functions. Management may also need to examine its operating procedures and make any necessary adjustments. Management can use diversity to spark a more creative operating environment. According to a Stanford Graduate School of Business survey by Professor Margaret A. Neal, the conflict resulting from building diverse teams can provide the edge needed to spur creativity. People from diverse backgrounds can offer differing views and experiences that lead to lively debate, which often fosters innovation. In contrast, a more homogeneous team may not handle dissenting opinions as well as they are not expected and may be viewed as rocking the boat. On the other hand, conflicts created by diversity can create tension in the workplace, which could ultimately affect productivity if not managed effectively. If the workplace is moving from a homogeneous to a more diverse workplace culture, members of the old guard may resent the change, which could make it difficult for the people to work together. One way management can ward off potentially damaging conflict is to emphasize group goals and values early on in the diversification process. Implementing a diverse workplace can create the need to change an organization's hiring practices. Companies attempting to add more women to their workforce, for example, may need to alter recruiting practices to focus on attracting qualified female candidates. Companies also need to ensure their recruiting practices are not in violation of anti-discrimination laws relating to attributes such as race, gender, religion, nationality, and disability, which could result in legal action. Successfully creating a more diverse work environment typically requires planning. In addition to altering hiring practices, planning and implementing diversity training programs may be necessary to prepare a company for a changing workforce and to make the assimilation process successful. The company should also develop an action plan to deal with issues diversifying may create, such as procedures for conflict resolution. All right, so that is that one. And then our last article is called Business Advantages of Diversity in the Workplace. So this one's a little longer. Let's see. Itching out. I got it done about 3 weeks ago, I think. As you can see, it has already basically grown out. See, this is ridiculous. I can't keep a resource for longer than a week. Is what it seems like. So I'm about to show y'all how I deal with that. I just started doing a new thing, and my hair has been flourishing. So I'm going to show y'all what I do with that. Let's jump right back into this article. Business advantages of diversity in the workplace. The definition of diversity changes as demographics in the workplace and overall society change. When diversity became a buzzword in the late 1960s and early 1970s with terms that included affirmative action and equal employment opportunity, diversity generally, diversity generally meant a difference in race, sex, or color. Today, diversity can mean any characteristic or trait that distinguishes you from another colleague, no matter the official definition, if there is one. Workplace diversity can have a positive impact on your workforce, customers, and community. Diversity in your workforce can contribute to your bottom line. Many companies provide diversity training as a starting point for achieving workplace diversity. In addition to formal training, leadership modeling behavior is an effective way to understand diversity. Encouraging workforce collaboration through mutual respect for colleagues without regard to culture, work style, or ethnicity is another way to foster appreciation for diversity. The diversity vision statement of Foothill Day and Zach Community College aptly describes the result of a diverse workplace. We believe that culturally diverse teams yield more creative, synergistic, and effective outcomes. A collaborative workforce can result in a more productive workplace, which in turn translates to a greater organizational success. When your business demonstrates an appreciation within the workplace, your reputation in the business community can improve. If your business goals can include becoming an employer of choice, you may experience a more diverse pool of applicants who can bring a great deal of talent to your organization. Your company may also be viewed by stakeholders and other professionals as an organization that values integrity, ethical business practices, and ethical business practices. Business consultant Paul Taft of Hill and Knowlton states, reputation matters, and the reputation of the company is based on far more than its financial performance and the quality of its products and services. A solid business reputation is another advantage of workplace diversity that can prove your standing as an industry leader. Workplace diversity can affect your organization's global appeal and expand your customer base by virtue of your workforce talent. In the university missions, vision, and value statement, the University of Pennsylvania's purchasing service notes one its values as workplace diversity to embrace various backgrounds and perspectives in our workforce so we can best serve a broad customer base. If your business objective is globalization, a diverse workforce can help you achieve that goal. And that is the last article, y'all. And like I said, 4 different articles. I got 100 on the quiz. And now I'm about to go check on Baby Girl. As you can see, I'm still in my gym clothes. Ooh. Working on them guns, man. Got to. Really, is my stomach, my butt, and my back. Those are like key areas that really I see so much potential and know that it's going to be so beautiful once I get to that point where I can work on it to make it what it needs to be. And I'm just so excited to be able to work on it and be in the process of doing so. So, gotta work on my guns because I've always loved my arms, my shoulders. This is like one of my gifted areas. So, yeah, thank y'all for being on my journey with me. And thank you for going through my schoolwork with me. I'm about to go check on Baby Girl. I have a nail appointment tomorrow. Like you can see, it's not going too well. I've already got 2 missing out of 10. So, gotta go get that right. I work tomorrow 12 to 8. Might let you see how crazy my coworkers are, but that's up for discussion. But thank you for staying tuned in with Jamaican Beauty.